What's up, nerds and nerdettes, and we little nerdlings are? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the twogunpixie presents Legendary Gaming. What's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back to another Midday Monologue Monday. Now, what I want to do today is, it's been a few weeks. We got a little bit behind schedule on it, but I'm here, I'm back, and now it's time. So let's answer some questions and comments that have come in. All right, I'll see you in a moment.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, so welcome down here, everyone, and we're going to go through this this very interesting list. I know it's been a while, like I said. I'm going to do something with the glasses here. I know it's been a while, like I said. Sorry, things got a little bit behind on me, a little behind schedule, but there has been some interesting questions and comments that I thought would be nice to address. Now, of course, we always have to start off with Hand Adventures. Thank you very much. You're often my first commenter on the lists, and you're always there to check out the videos. I mean, there's a lot of people check out a lot of videos, but Hannon, you're literally there every video. So big shout out to you. And of course, Anthony, T-Bone himself, he binge watches the show like once a week. He catches up on everything, so there's always a ton of comments and stuff by him that are dropped all at once. And then we have a lot of the regular ones that we see often enough, and a bunch of them I'm going to be getting to right here. I have 9. Yeah, I have 9 that I saw and I picked out and I thought would be good to address. So, no, it's not a countdown. No, you're not going to see a countdown. Number 9, number 8, number 7. You're not going to see a countdown. This isn't like a favorite 5 at best or something like that. I'm just going to be going through it. But let's start off. Now, first thing I want to point out is Ryan McLean. You've been one of my regular commentators on the show, and thank you very much for that. And you did make a recent comment on Tabletop Takeout Tuesday concerning Forbidden Sky. Yeah, it made the Tabletop Takeout list, so I thought it was good enough. And obviously, you did too. Because Ryan, you said, I love the other 2 in the series and was curious about this. Thank you. If you enjoy the other 2 in the series, you're going to enjoy this. As I said in the Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, you know, it takes what you already know and you're familiar with and you're happy with, and it builds onto it a little bit more. So it's a lot of the same with enough of something new and interesting that really gets your attention. And as you saw from the one playthrough that I did, and also the slideshow Sunday, it is not easy. Actually, it was a Pixie playthrough. Me and 27 Warriors did, yeah. And the slideshow, it's not easy. Woo, getting blown off everywhere, the lightning strikes. But at least you get that cool retro rocket. Now, I also wanted to address Ryan again, because he also made a comment for the Tabletop Takeout Tuesday of Secret Unknown Stuff, Escape from Dulcie. So if you're not familiar with this game, you really got to get familiar with it. It made its kickstart. It just starts making it in backers' hands now. It's going to be available, and it's a great dungeon crawl game. But instead of being in a dungeon of fantasy setting, it's sci-fi, ufology, ancient astronaut kind of mix, and it's a completely wild game. And Ryan said, "Wake up themes. Love the mystery. Have you tried Vindication? And thanks for this video." No, I haven't tried Vindication. I just did a really quick look of it on Board Game Geek, and it looks like the kind of game I may be very well interested in trying. So Ryan, thank you for bringing Vindication to my attention, and thanks for watching the videos. I hope to see more comments from you. Now, also on that same video link, T-Bone. Anthony made a drop on that as well. He said, a 2-headed psychic cow with a machine gun strapped to its back? No sharks with freaking lasers attached to their heads. All jokes aside, this really sounds interesting. T-Bone, I'm so sorry that you weren't back home by the time we got a chance to try that review copy that Sentient Cow Games sent to us. And then we did a few videos on and quickly sent out to the next reviewer on the list. I really hope that we get a solid finished copy of the game to review, because you are going to really love this game, Anthony. You really are. A lot of people are. If you like dungeon crawls, if you like sci-fi, and if you have an interest in ufology, whether it's jokingly or seriously, you're gonna like Escape from Dulce. Secret Unknown Stuff, Escape from Dulce. You'll like that. Now, number 4, continuing with Anthony here. He also made a comment during the Midday Monologue for a Tiny Epic Rankings, which was my personal ranking of the as of now available games. There's another one in Kickstarter, actually 2 more. The second one just came on Kickstarter, but let me address what Anthony said first on this. I haven't played Quest Defender or Kingdoms. I loved Westerns, and Galaxy is a close second. Zombies, I'll have to take a hard pass on that one again. I understand, Anthony, we were all there for that game, and the 1 vs. all mode did not work well for that at all. Maybe the next game, maybe Tiny Epic Mechs will be better. Or the newest one that they just dropped on Kickstarter, the Tiny Epic Tactics, which really has me interested in that. Now, number five here is by our friend Rev, and he made this comment on the live Pixie playthrough of Firefly. Now, this is our first playthrough of it. We hadn't touched it since I unboxed it, honestly. We just didn't have time to get it to the table. Other things kept coming up. If you're a tabletop collector, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. But we finally did it. We finally got it off the shelf of shame, and we got it to the table, and we filmed our first playthrough of it. And Rev got a chance to watch it, and he said, "Well played. A really great fun game. The only mistake I picked up was at 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 9 seconds, when Wash finished next to building number 10 as heroic. The cowboy in the doorway in front of Kaylee would have seen him and been activated." Our first game. And the only mistake we noticed that we made was in the beginning of the game, we gave everyone way too much money. We thought it was about $3,000 per character, when it really turned out to be $3,000 for the whole crew to spend. Considering the limited amount of equipment that we actually used, that didn't make a big impact on the game. And considering the fact that this was literally almost near the end of the game didn't go that much longer than that mark there, did it? The hour 21? I don't think it did. So that was a mistake, but at least it happened at the end of the game, so it didn't affect that much going on. Although making the guard active would have been a big difference to the end of the game. But it was a lot of fun. I'm glad you watched it, and thank you very much for pointing that out, because we enjoy that. I enjoy it, because every time someone points out a mistake we made in the game, it makes the next game better. So thank you very much. Thank you so much, Rev. Comments 6 and 7 are from another old buddy of ours who's been watching the channel for a while, and that's Fonzie the Capybara. So Fonzie said this was for Friday Night Fillers Choose Your Own Adventure House of Danger board game that Fonzie watched, and he said that was a lot of fun to watch. I, for one, would love to see more, or at least hear how your adventures ended up. Thank you very much, because I did ask at the end of the video if anyone wanted to see more of it, that wanted to see the other chapters, that we would love to show them. I'm going to have them play it, that's for sure. But Tommy V was over last week, and we came up with an idea that has since evolved to include everyone. All the 20-sided warriors are on camera anyway. So what we're going to do is the next chapters, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it's going to be a continuation from what has happened, but Tommy V and the other 20-sided warriors will take over for each chapter. So we're all going to try this. We're all going to see what happened before, because, it's all filmed, it's all watched, and we'll be continuing. So this is going to be really interesting, that we're each going to get a chance to do a chapter and see how it feels and talk our way through it. And you'll get to hear how each of the individual 20-sided warriors feels during and after the game. Right there. That's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for bringing that up. That's going to be happening. I'm hoping, I've got a couple of things in the can for the rest of February, so I'm hoping that's going to start happening in March. So keep an eye out, that fans. Fonzie, that's going to be a lot of fun. Also, Fonzie made a comment on the Midday Monologue for our February giveaway. If you're not aware, how dare you? No, that's all right. If you're not aware, the February giveaway, that's still active. You still have a chance. You still got this week and next week. Well, this week, actually, by the time this drops. You still got, you've got till the end of the month. The drawing will be March 1st, Friday, March 1st. So you still got time to jump in on this. And this is for the Judge Dredd Cursed Earth game by Osprey Games. In fact, it has bulked up a little bit, and there's two prizes. The grand prize is the game itself with a set of the promo cards. And the second prize is the promo cards. Because I'm quite sure that anybody that's in this contest and doesn't win the grand prize, there's a very good chance you're going to want to pick up the game anyway. And when you do, now you have the promo cards, which are depleting and getting harder and harder to get right now. Trust me on that. This may be me and the other individuals that do giveaways like this, maybe your only chance to actually get the promo cards. But anyway, so Fonzie commented on that, and he said, thanks to you and Osprey Games for running this awesome contest. Question for you. If you were a judge, which branch would you like to be in? I think I'd like to try a hand in the Wally Squad. The Wally Squad? Oh, man, you snitch. If you're not familiar, the Wally Squad are kind of like undercover spies, and they go into the civilian criminal organizations and weed them out, so to speak. That's a good choice, really good choice. I think I may have been a little obvious in the last couple of videos I dropped about Judge Dredd, but the Tech Div is cool. I really think Tech Div has some really cool gadgets and everything. Kind of reminds me of a Judge Dredd version of Q from James Bond, but not cool enough. Because any game where psychics are available, any world setting where psychics are available, anything with his psi powers, you got me. So Psi Division is definitely the division I would want to be in. But you can't really get to choose that. At least Tech Div, you can work your way up and learn engineering and technology and get into that division. Wally Squad, you can be very tricky and conniving and a good actor and get into that. Psi, you have to be Psi or not. So I really don't have a choice in that. But if I did, Psi Division. That's definitely what I'll be going for. Very good question, Fonzie. Thank you for posting that. Now, the last two are from another regular viewer that's been with us for a while. Always love seeing comments from her, and that's Melissa V. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much for always being a friend of twogunpixie and making sure you comment and watch the videos and share the videos. It's so very cool of you. Thank you very much, Melissa. And Melissa made two comments. This one was also for the same giveaway that Fonzie's comment that I just talked about. It's the same one, and she said, "Damn, I love Dredd. Been watching this game on their Facebook page for months now. I'm also super excited about the Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell game. So am I. Didn't read the book. Did watch the miniseries. I enjoyed the miniseries. And I want to watch it again because a lot of it is I've lost in my head. I want to watch it again to get the story. But I love the whole concept of that time period in England, and magic is just coming back now, and some people can handle it, some people can't, some people are good with it, and some people are, I don't want to say bad or evil, but let's just say selfish with it, okay? I really enjoy that whole concept, and that setting was great, so I'm looking forward to see how the game plays out, and there's a copy on the way for review, so I hope to get that soon. All right, Melissa, thank you, and keep watching and commenting. Thank you, dear. Now, the last one I want to address is also from Melissa, and this is for our live, Pixie playthrough of Arkham Horror, the card game. Now, this is our very first hour. I did it as a solo. This is my very first run-through of the game. I've played the first and the second edition board games of Arkham Horror, enjoyed and really loved them in that order. Eldritch Horror is one of my favorite Cthulhian games of all time. Even though I'm a little tired of it, but I really did enjoy this card game, and I want to get back to it. I want to try it with a different team. I don't want to try it with just the team that they kind of suggest on you to begin with. But anyway, Melissa, you did make a comment on that video, so thank you very much for that. And your comment was, I love Lovecraft themes. I know people complain it's overused, but I'm happy that it's a free IP, because now there are some great games out there. I just got Cthulhu War, and I can't wait to try it. Oh, you got Cthulhu War. Oh, how much did that? Okay, I got it. How much did that cost you? Isn't that almost like a $200 game? Just the base core, the original packaging that it came in, not even mentioning the further little Cthulhu expansions, the Wave 2, Wave 3 that's come out. Oh, that's why I don't have it. You know, if someone out there wants to sponsor Two Gun Pixie with this game, we would love to give it the whole showcase, the unboxing, the setup, the how-to play, playthrough, first thoughts, a slideshow. We'd love to do the whole run through of this for our channel, the whole showcase. But it's too expensive. I can't justify that kind of money. But anyone that does, that can get it, whether it's given to them, whether it's gifted to them, whether it is a review copy for them, whether they go out and buy it. I was going to say God bless you, but Cthulhu bless you, really. Cthulhu bless you for getting your hands on it, whether it was your money or not. This game has fascinated me since before it even dropped. So please, Melissa, have a ton of fun with this game. Let us know what you think about it, because I can't get any more jealous at this point. I can't get any more jealous than I already am. So I have a lot of fun with that, Melissa, because I'm just so jealous. But I am personally a little bit tired of the theme, just because, and I've said this before, because I don't feel that very many of the games at all, very, very few of them, do anything to really capture that feel that Lovecraft and Derleth and Robert E. Howard all brought to their stories for the mythos tales of hopelessness, of loss. Even in winning, you lose in almost every case. The protagonist loses something, even when they win in those stories. So I have a very hard time because of that. It is a fun horror genre for board games, though. And they're never going to stop using it because, as you pointed out, it's a free IP. Anyone can use it. I can make a board game on Cthulhu. You could. Anyone could. We don't got to pay anyone the rights for it. So it is great. I'm also tired of zombie games, too, because there's only so much you can do with them as well. But they're always going to be around, too, because, again, it's a free IP. But I am so jealous. I'm so jealous of you, Melissa, and I really hope that you have a great time with the game, and maybe one day I'll get my hands on it for me and the 20-sided warriors over here in the nerd wasteland. All right, so those were 9 I wanted to address. There was a lot more. So those were by Anthony, but a lot of them weren't really questions, and I'm gonna just drop some answers on the comment section for that. But these were 9 I wanted to address for the comment video. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for joining me here for Midday Monologue Monday. Checking us out on Facebook. Very cool. Instagram, and of course, Twitter as well. As you all know by now, we also have a Zazzle store, Two Gun Pixie, the official Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store. You can pick up some cool gaming shirts, a lot of them RPG related, mugs, hats, bumper stickers, mouse pads, cooking apron, pins. So go check that out. Hopefully you'll find something you'll like. And thank you so much for everyone coming over here. Everyone just coming to YouTube and subscribing to our channel and watching our videos and commenting and of course sharing them. That's the best way to get someone to know about us, is by sharing us to your friends and on your other social media pages and groups. Because no one's going to subscribe to us if they don't know about us. And that's so much on all of you. So thank you so much for that. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. The Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am out of here.